You know, less than a mile from Summer Splash is downtown Somerset, and that is the heart of all the revitalization that's happening here right now. I had a chance to sit down with Mayor Alan Keck to talk about what's behind this recent rebirth. Welcome to the historic Virginia, right here in the heart of Somerset, and I can't think of a better tour guide to show me around than Mayor Alan Keck.
Well, thank you. Welcome.
This is stunning, you know, and I mean, tell me a little bit more about this, because I feel like this is kind of the anchor of kind of the progress, really, that's been happening in this beautiful town.
Yeah, we felt like this was the missing piece. We've had so much progress in our community and in our downtown, and I've heard for my whole life, you know, what about the Virginia? What about the Virginia? And this building turned 100 years old this year in 2022, but it's been dormant for over a quarter century. And so we thought, you know, let's bring that heartbeat back to our downtown. Let's make it something special. And, you know, we're sitting in it. We're sitting in a piece of history. We're really proud of it.
So what is it being used for now?
Well, it's going to be mostly live music.
Yeah.
We're going to have some incredible concerts. You know, when we talked about promoting the quality of life in Somerset and quality of place, we wanted a blank canvas for our most talented folks. And so now they have a venue to paint that picture for people. And I've said, I think this is going to be one of the top venues in all of America, smaller venues for musicians.
Right, it has that old meets new, right? It's got this feel inside of it. It's got this hip, cool feel that you have to be proud of.
Yeah, there's a touch of modern, but you look around and you see a 100-year-old tile, 100-year-old brick. And this wasn't always a place, though, that everybody was welcome. I like to tell the story. It's important. You know, this was a segregated theater years ago. And so we wanted to make sure that as we tore down a little bit, that we rebuilt in a way that would be for everybody, in a place that everybody would feel welcome. And, you know, we're in a place that absolutely everybody in Somerset wants to be a part of.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the development happening here. I think when a lot of our viewers may think of Somerset, they think, oh, Lake Cumberland.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, but no, you've thought of like other things that you're like, we've got to get them off the lake. And there's a lot happening here on this main street.
We're so
now.
proud of Lake Cumberland, but we do think we're so much more. You know, we're art and we're agriculture and we're music. We're food now. We're seeing some incredible new eateries popping up throughout our downtown. Horse Soldier Bourbon, which I know a lot of folks are interested in, has a restaurant coming in our downtown. Something else I'm really proud of is most of the new businesses are female owned and operated. And as a dad of 3 girls, that's really special to me. We want to create a downtown that everybody thinks they can thrive and succeed in.
You know, congratulations on Horse Soldier Bourbon. That is a very big deal. And what was that process like? Because you kind of set that in your sights of, we need a distillery here. We need to make this part of the bourbon trail.
It was a huge journey. It was something that we did set out for. I wanted to become the southern anchor, playing off the lake of the bourbon trail. I felt like if we could marry lake tourism with bourbonism, something really special would happen. But we wanted that story to be authentic. We're a patriotic community, and when we learned of American freedom and Horse Soldier Bourbon, I thought, wow, I mean, what a dream that would be.
They have a powerful story.
They really do. And so for your viewers that don't know, these were the first fighters into Afghanistan after 9/11. You know, they did their service, they fought in Afghanistan and Iraq and Northern Africa, and then when they retired, they said, let's get the team back together and do something fun. They started making whiskey, and little did they know, you know, less than 10 years later, they'd be one of the fastest growing brands in the world.
Right, and go out to the distillery, then come back in, do some shopping here, enjoy the restaurants, enjoy everything down here, because it does have kind of a vibrant, fun feel to it, because you want, and that's exactly what you want.
Well, and we think it's going to be year-round tourism. You know, the lake brings folks here 4 or 5 months a year. The distillery and now this downtown district that we have. We also launched a series of free festivals. You know, again, I think I wanted to promote anything that would bring people together, and that's food, that's spirits, that's art, that's music. And so the community descends several times a year downtown for a free event for families, and we have a blast. In fact, when Horse Soldier came the last time before they had committed, it was one of those festivals called the Moonlight Festival. And you know, we want people coming around downtown all year round.
Are you finding that people are now seeking you all out as a place to live, a place to relocate? That sounds like a wonderful community. I want to bring my business there. You
know, we outpaced the rest of the state in the last decade in growth by double, and now we're seeing an influx of folks from California and Arizona and Colorado. We welcome them here.
That's a huge compliment.
I mean,
that really is.
I like to tell people, come to Kentucky where the quality of life is double and the cost of living's half.
Yes.
And if you're going to come to Kentucky, come to the best part of it, which is Somerset.
You know, I think you do a really great job of telling the story of here. How important is it to tell the story of being from this part of Kentucky and what people in Somerset do and why they love this place?
I think it's critical. You know, if you allow the rest of the world to define us, we're always going to lose. And we've seen that for decades. You know, Kentucky at large just had their second slowest decade of growth. We want to change that narrative. We want to talk about the things that make us awesome. You know, we are the state of the Corvette and the Camry and the Ford truck. We're the state of UPS and Amazon. We're the state of Lake Cumberland and Laurel River and Kentucky Lake. Those things that we are really proud of, and I'm incredibly proud of our people. I think that's what makes Somerset in particular really special and our Commonwealth special.
So the entire series is called Hometown Proud. And you're a hometown boy, right? Doing well. Why are you hometown proud?
Oh, goodness. You know, we're building something. We're changing the narrative. We are telling our story. We now see a generation of people from Somerset that are proud to tell people they're from here. And we've experienced a brain drain for far too long, and your best and brightest go off and they never come back. And that's how communities, that's how hometowns go to die. And we don't want that to happen here. We want to thrive and flourish. And if we tell our story in a bold and proud way, which I'm trying to do, trying to get my girls to believe in, then special things will happen.
And good things are already happening here.
Yeah, we think there's no ceiling to what we can accomplish. The rest of the world can try to put limits on what we can do. I don't believe in that. We're going to dream God-sized dreams, and we're going to get them done.
Thanks for showing us around.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to have you.